year 2020, and we're going to be getting inside the world of number plate production. We'll be telling you about the innovation that is sweeping through that agency. I'm sure you might not have heard about any agency called the Lagos State Number Plate Production Authority, but the good news, the chief executive and the managing director of that agency is right here with us in the studio, and he'll be talking to us some of the latest trends that is sweeping through that particular agency. Mr. Adebola Sofela is here with us. He is the managing director of the Lagos State Number Plate Production Authority. Nice to have you in the building. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Thank you.
And you're welcome to Traffic Radio.
Thank you very much.
Do you listen to us?
Very well.
You do?
Very well.
What do you make of Traffic Radio?
Traffic Radio is a very informative platform for people to know about traffic conditions on the road and for us to be able to plan our journeys during the day.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Okay, all right. I'm not going to blush yet because you've not really given us any commendation or anything. So are we doing it well?
Traffic Radio is doing very well. Commendable very well.
You mean it?
Yes, I'm very proud.
You can look at me eye to eye to say we're doing well.
I'm very proud of Traffic Radio.
Okay, thank you so much for that. I'll blush now.
Thank you.
Joining us as well is our own friend. He's been here quite a number of times. Wale Shonaike is Deputy Managing Director, Codville Business Solutions. And today he'll be talking so much about the online vehicle license renewal. Nice to have you back in the studios. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you. Nice being here once again.
All right, then. So let's take it up right away. Mr. Sofela, since your assumption of office at the Lagos State Number Plates Production Authority, how's things been at that agency, by the way?
Well, it's been all good. 1 year down the line, we've been able to do a lot in terms of regulating the activities of Lagos Number Plate Production Authority. Of course, we are the agency of government responsible for the production of vehicular number plates. Apart from that, of course, we also do signages, gantries, and directional signs.
Wonderful.
In the last 1 year, we've ensured that we catch up with innovations, latest technology and developments in number plate production space. And the reason is for us to be able to ensure that we churn out quality products that are durable, that stand the test of time, that do not fade, and of course meet the expectations of the motoring public.
All right. We'll talk about this expectation even as the program moves on. But where is your agency located in the themes agenda of Governor Sanwo-Olu?
Well, our agency is within the transportation agenda of
the traffic and transportation component.
Correct.
Of the team's agenda.
Yes, please.
Oh, wonderful. All right, so it means you guys are saddled with that responsibility of producing number plates. Is that correct?
Yes, please.
How's it been? Because a lot of times some people do ask the question, do we have enough number plates in the state? And these are questions very difficult for me to answer, but it's good that you are here. So do we have enough?
Well, we always do, and what we have done is to plan production schedule in such a way that we don't experience any form of scarcity. There has not been such kind of incident in the last 1 year since we resumed, and we're upping the game and ensuring that going forward there will be vehicular number plates available for demanding publics.
All right, so clear this for us on this program this morning, because a lot of times we have a lot of synergies that go across the country. The driver's license process, I know, is not just a Lagos State affair. It's a joint thing. So where you have the MVAA, you have the FRSC and all of that. So for number plates, are we producing it right here in Lagos, or is it a national thing as well?
Well, Lagos State is the only state in Nigeria licensed to produce their own number plates. And we do that in collaboration with the FRSC. We've had a very good symbiotic, mutually beneficial relationship with the FRSC. FRSC is the regulating body within the space, and FRSC has alluded to what we are doing, and the collaboration between us and FRSC is great. MVA is the related agency on the other side of making sure that number plates are available to the motoring public,
right,
whereas we are on the production end.
So you work as partners?
Very, very well.
Right. So you produce the number plates, but as you are confirming to me this morning, we have enough in the States to last everyone. Is that correct?
Yes, please.
Okay. We're going to hold you on there at the moment. Let me get to Wale Shonaike. The last time you were here, we were talking about the renewal, the vehicle license renewal online platform. How's it going, by the way?
Yeah, it's there. The online renewal is actually yet to start because at the last appearance, I actually made it clear that it's online and people can start renewing their licenses.
Right.
But issues about renewal, license, documentation are something that are very, very sacrosanct. You don't just make it so available to every Tom, Dick and Harry. So there are little controls that we have to go back and do to make sure that we perfect it so well, such that it's going to be difficult for anybody to look at your car, see your car registration number, and go online to renew your license. No.
Okay.
So we have put in place some control measures that it has to be personal for you to be able to renew that vehicle documentation.
Okay. So only you can do that.
Only you can do that if you are the vehicle owner or you are an authorized person in charge of renewal of vehicle in a particular industry or in a particular company or in a particular office or as an individual. I will explain further what those controls are.
All right.
They are already in place, and it's going to give us assurance. It will give a vehicle owner rest of mind.
All right.
That nobody can go online to renew my vehicle license without my
So let's talk about that portal again. For those who want to renew and they're listening to you right now, what is the portal that they're supposed to link into?
Okay, to log on online to www.online.autoreglive.com. I take that again.
Okay.
www.online.autoreglive.com. So when you log on to that platform, it takes you straight into the AutoReg portal.
All right.
And it welcomes you and allows you to sign on. But when you are signing on, there are certain things that the system will require of you to be able to get it done in a good way. First one is the vehicle registration number. If you have that, it gives you a welcome appearance.
All right.
Now, before you proceed further, the system is going to ask you for your file number. Every vehicle has a file number on the AutoReg platform, on the AutoReg system. If you don't have that file number, so it's difficult for you to renew. Okay. So if you have to renew, you have to be the vehicle owner or someone that has been authorized. How do you have access to your file number?
That's what I wanted to ask you now.
Of course, I'm going to discuss that. It's already imputed on your license. You remember that this is a platform for renewal only.
Right.
So you must have done a vehicle documentation and you have your vehicle document. When it expires, you want to renew. That's only when this platform can be useful to you. Okay. Now, if you go through that, your vehicle license, you will see the stop side. That is the one that is detachable.
All right.
On it, you have your file number. It's not known to the public, or many people are not aware of it. But if you bring out your license, on the third line there, you see your file number.
Okay.
So beyond the registration number,
is it displayed there as file number, or
it's there clearly as file number?
Oh, file number.
That's
is
the
there.
name. Yes.
Okay. Good.
It's been there ab initio. So once you have that file number, you log on to the system with your registration number. He asks you for your file number. If you are not able to put that file number, it's not going to display the vehicle details. So this is assumed that file number is personal. Nobody will look at your car and see your file number. So you must have evidence of your previous license, and it's not on the one that is displayed on the vehicle at all. It's on the one that is detached, that is kept privately at home or in the pigeonhole of your car or wherever you may find it safe.
Right.
So when you're able to retrieve that, you log on with the file number, then it allows you, it will now display all the vehicle information that will give you assurance this is the vehicle I want to renew. And you automatically can check through the vehicle type, the model, the engine number, the chassis number, the color, engine capacity. And once all these are confirmed to be the same as your previous license, then you can go ahead to click proceed. Okay. And once you click proceed, it allows you to renew. So it tells you that your license has been accepted. Then you have to make payment. Of course, no license is completed without payment. So you can pay online, right in the comfort of your room or your offices or even on your mobile phone. The system is mobile compliant. Right. And once you click on payment, it tells you the actual amount that you are going to pay. There is no increase from the previous amount that you have paid. It's still the same amount. And once you pay, either using your online banking platform or Quick Teller or whatever platform that is available on the system. There are about 3 or 4 of them. Then you can proceed to say, it will give you a successful message stating that your license has been successfully renewed. Now, the second part is delivery. You have renewed your license. The system tells you that if you have an email, it will send a notification to your email that your license has been renewed. So with that email, you have the assurance. Then you have to get the physical license. The delivery platform is also there, and all you need to do is pick how you want the license delivered to you, in your office, in your house, in your wherever address you consider it necessary. Of course, you have to pay for delivery at your own cost, not added to the vehicle license. Once you pick on delivery, you get your license delivered within Lagos in 1 day.
1 day?
Within Lagos in 1 day.
24 hours?
24 hours, you get your license.
Outside
What this platform
Lagos
also allows is that if you want your renewal done on the Lagos platform, wherever you may be, you can log on to the platform and renew your license.
If you're in Abuja, you can do that.
Delivered to you in Abuja, in Ogun State, in Bayelsa, in Port Harcourt. Delivery outside Lagos will take 3 days. But within Lagos is 24 hours.
Wonderful. All right, we'll still continue with our process. But this is Lagos Traffic Radio, 96.1 FM. I have 2 great minds with me in the studio, and we're talking about getting inside the world of number plate production, as well as online vehicle renewal licenses. And I have the MD of the Lagos State Number Plate Production Authority with us in the person of Adebola Sofela. And I also have Wale Shonaike, Deputy Managing Director, Codville Business Solutions, with us in the studios. All right, I did tell you earlier on, traffic-wise, Dolphin Inwards Osborne is busy. This is due to flash floods within that particular end. And Osborne Inwards Alfred Riwani to connect Falomo Roundabout is busy as well due to the same flash floods that we're talking about. Falomo Roundabout Inwards Awolowo Road, it's a moving traffic being experienced there. And Falomo Inwards Bodilon, Alexander and Gerald is still very, very good at the moment. Okay, so very shortly, I'll allow you to also join the conversation. Well, let's take this further. Mr. Sofela, let's reflect on the number plate production, because I know your agency is not very much on the lips of people. What we do find, we're just at the end, when we get to NVA, we just request for a number plate and they give it to us so easily. So, the number plate production process, is it very easy?
Well, the number plate production process is not very complex. It involves us using material inputs, basically aluminum substrates, reflection sheeting, and then the coloring, which is the all-stamping foils. Those are the 3 components that make up the number plate. The production process is not complex; it's a single line production process. So it's not difficult.
It's not difficult.
Yes.
So it doesn't take long to get a number plate produced. Like 1 hour, 2 hours, 1 number plate. Can we put a time frame to it?
Well, no, 1 number plate is basically less than 1 minute
to produce.
Yes.
Wow,
that sounds blanking to go.
That sounds magical.
Yes.
Okay. So, and these materials you just mentioned now, are they readily available?
The materials are imported. More than 95% of our inputs are imported from abroad. We don't produce them locally.
Okay, so that's that might just be the little challenge that you might have sometimes.
Yes, it is. It is challenging, particularly in terms of cost. You look at a situation where there's been massive devaluation of the naira from 2011 to now. We've seen a situation where even in 2015, from 198 to 360, and then the preponderance of our suppliers can also probably access the formal market. So the cost in terms of exchange rate differential and devaluation is very challenging.
Okay, so I'm going to bring this one to your attention now. This is something that comes to our station quite a lot of times.
Yes.
That the number plates that are produced these days fades easily. What would be your response to that?
Well, I wouldn't want to agree totally with that, because in the first instance when the number plates are delivered, you're excited about the number plate. It's beautiful, and then probably in the course of time, you could see some degradation in terms of the quality. But we are doing a lot in terms of making sure that taking advantage of new innovations and technology to make sure that going forward you'll see high quality number plates that is also reflective of the current trends in the global market.
Are we supposed to have a lifespan for any number plate? I mean, can we put a lifespan to say that if I have one, I can use it for the next 3 years, 4 years? So.
Well, ordinarily, one would expect that a number plate should last probably 5 years. But it's not expected to last the last span of a car.
It shouldn't last, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 2-3 years, that should be sufficient. Is that what we're saying now?
Well, not exactly so, but I think 5 years should be sufficient.
Okay. Lagos is always championing lots of new things all the time. So innovation is what drives the state of Lagos and makes it first amongst equals. Let's talk about some innovative strides that you are embarking on within the Number Plates Production Authority.
For example, if you look at the part of the team's agenda is to make Lagos a smart city, and part of it is also the issue of managing crime and also being able to know who is who and who is going against the traffic laws. You recall that part of the transportation agenda is also to be able to evolve an automatic number plate recognition model, so that we can know who goes against the law by just capturing the picture of your number plate. So the number plates will be churning out in the course of the year. So that they have all those qualities in terms of reflectivity. They are very eligible. You could capture them. They are camera readable. They also have a virtual security thread, which is another layer of security that is within the global trend. So we are catching up in terms of innovation, and we are ensuring that whatever we are producing, they are top class, top quality, and will meet expectations within our clients.
So can my number plate be changed for somebody else? Can I exchange mine with somebody else? Is it possible?
It's not possible. That's illegal. It's criminal.
It's criminal.
Yes.
So if I sell a car now, my number plate is there. Are you saying that it's not supposed to be? Is it personalized now? Is that what we're saying now?
Yes, it is. You can't, when you sell your car, that number that is with your former car belongs to you. You have to remove it, and the person that you are selling it to have to obtain another number for that car.
Okay.
Yes.
So my number plate is mine for life.
Your number plate is yours. It's personalized.
I can't dispose it.
You cannot dispose it.
Okay. All right.
You can't sell it.
And I love the way you are bringing this up, because I know a lot of people still sell their cars and they sell it alongside with the number plates.
No, it's not.
So it's wrong.
It's wrong. Yes. It's wrong.
All right. We're going to be opening the lines right now so that people can also join the conversation. This is Your Side Mirror with MVAA, and this morning we have the honor of hosting the Managing Director of the Lagos State Number Plates Production Authority. I'm sure you're not very much familiar with it, but they are the ones producing these number plates. We are the end users. We just go to MVAA, pick up one. It looks like magic. But he's here to break it down for us, how it all works. And I also have Wale Shonaike in the building. Of course, he's talking about the online vehicle renewal, vehicle license renewal, and he's been shedding light on that. Okay, then, so a brief break. When we return, it'll be time for you to join the conversation on 0809 912-0777.
Madam, which one you want? I think for you.
I beg. I don't understand. I'm going to the MVA's office. How do I get in?
Relax, madam. No stress yourself. The music has crowd full everywhere. Which one you want to? Vehicle license, a registration, or a driver's license. I will run out for you, sharp.
Really? But how much will it cost?
Madam, this is not sharp job I want to. You need a cost.
Hold it right there. You do not need to patronize any tout before you can get your vehicle registered. Yes, Motor Vehicle Administration Agency, MVAA, is well equipped to handle your vehicle registration and licensing issues. Walk into any of our 104 stations across Lagos and get the best of service in terms of vehicle registration, vehicle licensing, or issuance of learner's permit and more. For inquiries, call 0705-655-7484 or send an email to mvaa@lagosstates.gov.ng. Motor Vehicle Administration Agency, MVAA. Prompt, reliable, and efficient.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, your side mirror with MVAA. And this morning is getting very, very interesting. We're looking into the world of number plate production, and my guest is shedding lots of light on this. I'm sure, like I said, if we ask you to mention agencies, you might not know that there's an agency saddled that responsibility of producing number plates. But the managing director is here. Adebola Sofela is here with us, taking us to the classroom on how it all works. And Wale, Shonaike, Deputy Managing Director for Codville Business Solutions, also with us in the building. Okay then, so let's take it beyond the studios right now to have you join the dialogue as well as we open our lines on 0809 912 0777. Okay, that's 0809 912 0777. First caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
All right, who am I speaking with?
Yeah. Nani, my name.
I didn't get your name.
Nani.
Nani.
Yes.
Kedu Kodi. Okay, Nani, where are you calling from?
I'm on the island. I am on the road anyway.
Okay, so where on the island are you?
Just at the toll gate.
Toll gate. All right then. So talk to me. Any questions for my guests?
Yes, actually I have to. One, about the plate number, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It says that you can take your plate number if you want to resell your car, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the question is this. A plate number is registered to a particular car, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So if you take your plate number and maybe buy a different kind of a car,
Mm-hmm.
what happens?
If you keep your plate number and you buy another car, right? You want to know what happens?
Say you are using a Golf,
Mm-hmm.
and you pick up a plate number and register your car, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the registration comes with the registration plate document comes with the car that the car is registered on.
Okay, so I will just allow them to explain more to you. But what you want to know, what we're saying now, these days, your number plate is personalized to you, okay? Once you register, it's registered with you. So all the numbers that you have there, it doesn't matter. It's not for that car. The LSR 305XA is not for that car. Okay? So the details that would have been registered has been registered for you. So you can't pass it over to someone else. You can't say you want to give your brother. You can't give a maker.
Okay.
You understand how it works now?
You do.
Okay. All right. So if you want to sell that car that you're using right now, please don't sell along with your number plate too. Nani.
I won't do that.
Don't tell them this. Don't say all the car. This number plate costs.
No, I won't do that.
It costs extra money. It's yours, okay?
All right.
All right.
Thank you
so much for connecting with us. We're moving on. 0809-912-0777. Some of you are also reacting via the social media. Like I said, you can put your comments also on Facebook, and you can reach us on WhatsApp as well. But talk to us. 0809-912-0777. I also have Wale Shonaike here. If you have any issues with renewal, he's talking about the next level in terms of you renewing online. Talk to me. Hello there. Good morning. Hello. All right. I guess I lost that call, but you can still put your calls through on 0809-912-0777. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
What's your name?
Okay, my name is Papi.
Papi.
Yes.
Where are you calling from?
Okay, I'm telling right now. I'm within that traffic media of
Alagomeji.
No. Yalago, that's.
Oh, okay. That's on Ikorodu Road.
Yeah.
All right. So what's your question?
My question is like, if you register a plate number for a vehicle, for a particular vehicle, and you sell that vehicle, can that same plate number be used for another car that you got?
If you register your car with a particular number plate,
yes,
and you sell the vehicle,
yes.
So you want to know now if the number plate can be used for another car?
Can I use it for another car? Yes.
Yes, you can.
Oh,
Yes.
What is the process?
Okay, so you want to know the process, all right? Even though I know that answer, but I will allow my guests to respond to you. All right, just listen up, okay?
Okay.
All right, Papi, thank you so much. All right, I know that one of these days we're going to devote a full program on that as well, and then we can see how we can respond to all of that. But let's see hear from you. I understand, let me see, Daniel. Okay, no, one day Daniel is connecting with us on Facebook. He says, can we reuse the old number plate with a new car? I guess it's the same question that my last caller, Papi, just asked right now. I'll take one more and I'll get back to my guests and then they can respond to all of these concerns that you guys are raising. 0809-912-0777 is numbers that you can connect with us on your side mirror with MVAA. This morning, we have the managing director of the Lagos State Number Plate Production, as well as Wale Shonaike. Now, Abiodun from Magodo says, can we edit our plates, numbers, renewal information? Okay, he's sending that via WhatsApp as well. Can we edit the information on our number plates? Let's take this one. Hello there, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Dr. Shonaike.
Dr. Ogunaike.
Yes.
Okay, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Shagam.
From where?
Shagam.
All right, so go ahead.
Please, almost the same thing with the last question. Like, I have the vehicle now. I sell the vehicle to another person. Can I sell the plate number together with that vehicle to another person?
Kilo day. You want to sell the plate number as well?
Meaning that I will not remove the plate number.
You have to remove it. That's what I'm saying since morning. You have to remove the plate number. It's not part of things you will sell with the car. That plate number belongs to you, Dakpo. That plate number is now Dakpo.
Okay.
So anytime you want to buy another car, you use that plate number for another car. But if you want to get another number plate, you can feel good to do so. But just know that that number plate cannot be used for someone else. Yes, it's yours for life.
All right.
But not to put my shout, it will fade though, someday. So don't just feel that you keep on using it for the next 5 years.
All right.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's get back to the conversation. You know, you have lots of interesting concerns about this. And I know that Mrs. Tosin Adegun and Ibrahim Bishi will be on one of these editions to also shed light on this, because I know a lot of people have lots of confusion as it relates to it. But Wale Shonaike, you want to respond to some of those concerns that have been raised?
Yeah. Thank you very much. I think we're in the process of enlightening the public, and it's good that we are getting positive responses. And Nigerians are becoming aware of statutory responsibilities to ourselves, to government, and to be sure that things are done in the right way. The issue of number plate, like we have said, is personalized. It is not in doubt. This has been done in the last 5 years or thereabout. When you buy a car, the registration is done in your personal name. And once you sell that car, or you even dash it to your brother or your sister or to someone else, you are supposed to remove that number plate. And the new owner of the car will do what we call a change of ownership of that vehicle. That change of ownership has its own process. For you to convert the vehicle previously belonging to Wale Shonaike to Victor, it has to go through a process, and government must be involved. The reasons are obvious. One, the documentation that has been taken in respect of that vehicle is with government. And if you go through the record of government, it will show that this vehicle is owned by Wale Shonaike.
All right.
Once I'm no longer the owner, I'm not in control of the use of that vehicle. I cannot say I'm in Lagos and the vehicle is in Abeokuta. It's with a new owner.
Right.
So the change of ownership is the first thing that you have to do. And this will be done through the Lagos State Motor Vehicle Administration Agency licensing offices. There are about 57 or far more than that, all in and around Lagos. Wherever you turn, you can easily get this
this is
offices, and you get it done.
Right.
But of course, once you do that, there are documents that will be required for change of ownership. Change of ownership, transfer of ownership from previous owner to the current owner. You have to do police report, you have to do sworn affidavit, you have to get a government office to get a revenue receipt, and you'll be issued a new number plate after paying the actual amount that you are supposed to pay to government, and you get your own number plate in your own name.
Good. So what about someone now, most of the people that are asking the question now, they've sold their cars, they understand that this is personalized, but that number plate is just there because he doesn't have a car. And let's say a year after he buys a new car and he wants to affix that old number plate that he has to that new car. What's the process? Is he going to go back to NVA as well?
There is a process, yes. There is a process called re-registration, which allows you to re-register that number plate in your name in using a new vehicle.
Okay.
So you still have to go to the
NVA. So I just cannot pick up that number plate.
You can't just pick it and put it on a new vehicle.
Just
you
like
remember that even when you are doing that, there is a process for documentation.
Right.
The state will require you to document the details of the new vehicles that you have bought. It must go into the database. It must reflect that this new vehicle is now owned by Mr. Hay.
Okay.
And Mr. Hay has properly documented it.
All right.
And you get a new number attached to it.
Wonderful.
And you can also, there is also one called retainment, which is attached to the registration.
Okay.
If you are retaining that vehicle, there is a way it is done. If a vehicle is sold, you do the registration, you get a new number plate. But if you are selling a vehicle and you are retaining that your number on a new vehicle, you just need to do a process called retainment to get that done. If you visit any of the Motor Vehicle Administration Agency offices, these are very clear. There are competent officers stationed in all these places to enlighten the public. And
let me get back to Sofela because I want to take the advantage and the benefit of his presence this morning to still educate our listeners more. We were talking about the quality of the number plates earlier on. So what can people do really to maintain their number plate so that it doesn't go bad on time?
Okay. The same way we take care of our cars is the same way we should take care of our number plate. In fact, your number plate is your identity on the road. So we should make sure that we avoid using abrasive, very hard objects or substance, iron sponge to wash them. We shouldn't use chemically concentrated solutions like petrol, kerosene, brake fluids
to
wash them.
Okay.
We should just wash them with normal detergents and then clean up with water. So they should be fine if you actually take care of them.
Okay. All right. So that's just the simple way for us to. I know that some people sometimes do some kind of construction. I don't know. Is it construction? I want to use that. Sometimes they design their number plates with one or two things just to look unique. Is this right?
No, it's never right.
It's not right.
It's never right. The features of the number plate is standardized. Is the national identity. Anything short of what it is in the code book, based on the design as speculated by FRSC or the government, is not allowed.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's see if we can still pick up some calls before we wrap up things on the program this morning. 0809-912-0777. Numbers that you can connect with us on the program, even as we talk about number plates and the online renewal process for vehicle licenses. It's our focus this morning. Feel free to join the conversation and let us know what you think about what my guests have said. So far, so good. Lagos Abeokuta Expressway still very busy from Dopomu underneath the bridge, linking up with cement, proceeding down to National, all that entire stretch. Slow and steady movement being experienced within that particular corridor. And of course, Ikorodu Road, it's busy inwards mile 12. I do understand. There was a broken down bus somewhere around that location. Odogun earlier on. I hope that has been taken off. A control room, you can keep us posted on what it is looking like there. All right, a loaded tanker spilling its content on the ground. This is at Barracks inwards Yanoba. You need to watch out for that impediment within that particular location. Hello there, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Engineer Babayemi.
Nice to hear from you, Engineer Babayemi. Go ahead quickly.
Yeah, good work you're doing there.
Thank you.
But I just have a contribution. I can see you mentioned that kind of. As good as the idea of being the owner of a number plate and you can reuse for other vehicles, the challenge is the quality of our number plate.
Okay.
And you know, if your number plate has a defect, maybe the paint goes off and road safety apprehends you, it's an issue. You may be charged. And if you want to even go further to try to maintain it, so to say, putting paint on it, it's even an offense as well. So I think it's good for us if the people in charge can really work very well on the number plate, so that one can reuse it. Like myself, I changed my car kind of 2 or 3 years, and I would love to keep my number plate. But one of the challenge is when you want to retain the old number plate, it takes more effort to retain a number plate than to just get a new number plate for a new vehicle. So those are my 2 observations.
So you're concerned about the quality, but you just heard from Wale Shonaike earlier on talking about how you can retain, you can still get back to the MVA.
I heard of that, using the kind of paint using, washing it.
Right.
I agree. But even like myself, I use normal car wash that I buy off the shelf to wash my cars. And that's the same I use for washing the number plate. And I use foam to wash. I don't even use any hard sponge, so to say. But after like 2 years, you'll notice some defects on the number plate.
Okay. So your suggestion now is what? What's your suggestion?
And that's to increase the quality of the number plate. If you look at those cars you buy from abroad, some of those plates will have lasted for like 10 years. And even bringing it to Nigeria, you still have the plate looking very clean.
Okay.
I don't know you. I mean, it's their job. They can do something and to make sure retaining a number plate for a new car, your whole number plate, it should be easy. Let's say within 3 days you can have it, you can have the document. But the process, to my understanding, is very longer than just taking a new number plate for your new vehicle.
All right. Just listen up next Friday. You can catch up with us. We'll try and see if we can focus on that process, and then you can have a better grasp of it. Engineer Babayemi, thank you so much for connecting with us.
Thank you.
All right. So, Mr. Sofela, quickly, as we begin to round off things on the program, he just did a kind of comparison now to say some vehicles imported in the country, you might still see number plates that have been used for like 10 years and all of that. So what are you guys going to be doing moving forward in terms of probably improving or preserving the quality of these number plates?
Just like I said earlier at the part of the program, the new number plates that will be churning out or producing in the course of the year, they are going to be of very top quality. We have taken cognizance of latest developments in number plate production space in terms of our material inputs, and we are sure that the quality is going to be better than what we have now.
Okay.
The other side of it is that weather condition is also different. There's a different condition in the tropics and in the temperate. So weather is also part of
the things that might also
that could affect the way our number plates will get fitted on time.
Okay, I do understand that. Yes. All right, then that's a sufficient position for us to end this conversation. Let me say a very big thank you to you for coming through to the station this morning. We hope to have you very, very soon. We can dwell much more on these number plates that are being produced. So you can assure Lagosians right now, if you need like 1 million number plates, we can get from you?
Yes, please.
You're very sure?
Available.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thanks for confirming that. Wale Shonaike, as we round off, your parting thought, quickly, 30 seconds.
Thank you. I want to encourage us. 2 things. 1, number plate is our identity. We know that. So let us be careful of how we manage or use our vehicles, and when we sell our cars, let us make sure that the number that has been registered in our name is withdrawn or detached.
Okay, then.
While also get ourselves familiarized with issues around motor vehicle documentation and administration. The MVA has a portal, you can get information about them. AutoReg has a portal, you can get information about them. Nigerians, let us read and let's get information.
All right, then. We'll leave it at that for now, and this is how far we will go on the program today. Your side mirror with MVAA.